The other big story, Justice after the suspension of the Rajasthan Royals and Chennai Super Kings, various theories are doing the rounds about what the future holds for these two teams. Some suggest they cool their heels for 2 years and then return, while some say it's best for the owners of these franchises to sell their stake and move out of the IPL. However, after speaking to retired Justice Lodha, NDTV has learned that there is a strong possibility that CSK and Rajasthan Royals could still be banned forever from the IPL. This is an NDTV exclusive.
Exemplary punishment is how most experts describe the suspension of Chennai Super Kings and Rajasthan Royals. But unfortunately, the worst may still be yet to come for the IPL franchisees. The emergency IPL Governing Council meeting on Sunday may take the first steps towards banning CSK and Rajasthan Royals for life. And the reason behind the termination will be this clause of the IPL owners' agreement, which clearly states that if any individual associated with any franchise in any way brings disrepute to the IPL or the game of cricket, then the team itself will be terminated. Both Chennai and Rajasthan have been found guilty on these counts by the Mukul Mudgal-led panel. Now the question to ask is, why did the Lodha committee not invoke this clause and ban the team in the first place? Justice R.M. Lodha has clarified and told NDTV, "We have been appointed as a disciplinary committee and clause 11.3 deals with contractual obligation, and that has to be dealt by the BCCI, so we can't go into it." So as things stand, the BCCI is free to follow its own rules, and in this case, the rule allows for both teams to be terminated. Justice Lodha also reiterated that, telling NDTV, it is for BCCI to consider terminating teams, and the Supreme Court judgment is clear on that. BCCI can do that. Now, a 6-team IPL is not possible because of the nature of the contract between the BCCI and the broadcaster. To get new bidders for 2 new teams to play just 2 seasons of the IPL, while CSK and Rajasthan Royals cool their heels, will also not be a financially viable option for any new player to enter the IPL market. The other option of adding 2 new teams permanently would mean that after 2 years, when CSK and RR return, IPL will end up having 10 teams. That will alter the revenue model drastically, which will not go down well with the rest of the IPL teams. Another option could be that the BCCI takes the 2 suspended teams under its wings and manages them for 2 seasons. However, with conflict of interest being the central theme of this entire saga, the board will unlikely exercise this option. Clearly, the best option for the BCCI now is to terminate the 2 teams and sell them to new owners, thereby allowing CSK and RR to play under a brand new owner and name, albeit from the same city or another. With Nikhil Naz and A. Vaidyanathan in New Delhi, Amitoj Singh for NDTV.
Rika Roy now joins us for more on that. Rika, so according to what Justice Lodha says, it's possible that the IPL may be curtailed to 6 teams?
Well, it doesn't look likely that IPL 9 will be played with 6 teams, because this morning we've heard IPL chairman Rajiv Shukla saying that they are most likely looking at the option of going ahead with 8 teams. Now, how they will make that 8 is a combination, it's a combination that they will now have to work on. There are various options before them. They can float tenders for 2 new teams, or BCCI might want to run these 2 franchises for the next 2 years. They will also have to look at the legal ramifications. Having a league with 6 teams at this stage is really not an option for the BCCI, because then the structure of IPL will collapse. The commitment to the broadcaster says that they need to have 60 matches, and if they're down by 2 teams, they can have a maximum of 34 matches. So the BCCI cannot allow that to happen. They minimum need to have 8 teams in the IPL. So the BCCI bosses and people within the BCCI are now looking at various options how to make this into an 8 teams format. Of course, all answers all options will be laid out before them at the IPL Governing Council meeting on 19th, which is on Sunday, and on that day they will find some options.
Tika Roy reporting from the capital on what the IPL is likely to look like in the next stage. Well, Justice Lodha has also said that the Supreme Court panel in its next report will look into the matter of conflict of interest which was highlighted when the BCCI president was also, that's N. Srinivasan, was also owner of the IPL franchisee, the Chennai Super Kings. Justice Lodha also revealed to NDTV that the panel had asked the BCCI about what steps it had taken to avoid conflict of interest, while also saying that there is no pressure on the panel to decide on the conflict of interest.